Okay, we are going to start now. Om Namo Lohi Sarvatra Kalavarti Ariyantanam. Namo Lohi Sarvatra Kalavarti Siddhanam. Namo Lohi Sarvatra Kalavarti Ayaryanam. Namo Lohi Sarvatra Kalavarti Ujjayanam. Namo Lohi Sarvatra Kalavarti Savanam. Omkaram Bindu Sanyuktam Nityam Dhayanti Yoginam Kamadam Mokshadam Chaiva Omkaraya Namo Namo. नमः समय साराय स्वानुभूत्या चकासते चित् स्वभावाय भावाय सर्वभावान्तरच्छिदे अज्ञानतिमिरन्धानां ज्ञान अंजनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। ॐ नमः सिद्धेभ्यो ॐ नमः सिद्धेभ्यो Om Sri Sudatmane Namaha. Jai Jinendra. So today is April 12th, 2025, Saturday, and we are continuing our class on Chhadhaala. So last time we did the introductory things for the Chhadhaala. We said that there are 6 tunes are there. That's why उसको 6 ढाला कहा गया। 6 अलग अलग छंद में चैप्टर्स है, तो उसको 6 ढाला कहा गया। तो क्विक रिव्यू करके हम आगे बढ़ेंगे। तो लेट मी ब्रिंग द स्लाइड्स।
नितिन भाई તમારું મ્યુટ કરશો પ્લીઝ।
Okay, we'll start here. Current slide.
Definitely, these chances have to be taken, and the sign is doing 82 for 1 in the 6th over.
ओके, तो 6 डाला के विषय में क्या आता है। तो जो पहले तो ऑडियो देख लेते हैं हम कि इसमें क्या क्या आता है। तो पहली डाला में चौपाई छंद है। तो चौपाई छंद कैसे गाया जाता है।
त्रिभुवन में जीव अनंत, सुख चाहे दुख ते भयवंत, ताते दुख हारी सुखकार, कहे सीख गुरु करुणाधार।
That was the first dala. It's a chaupai chand. Now second dala is paddari chand.
भ्रमत भरत दुख जन्म मरण, ताते इनको तजिए सुजान, सुन तिन संक्षेप कहूँ बखान।
That was Padari Chand. Now third one is Jogi Rasa Chand.
को हित है सुख सो सुख, आकुलता बिन कहिए, आकुलता शिव माहिनता ते शिव मग लाग्यो चाहिए। सम्यक दर्शन ज्ञान चरण शिव मग सो दुविध विचारो। जो सत्यारथ रूप सो निश्चय कारण सो व्यवहारो।
Fourth chand is Rola chand.
सम्यक साथ ज्ञान होए पर भिन्न आराधा। लक्षण श्रद्धा जाने दूर में भेद अबाधा। सम्यक कारण जान ज्ञान कारज है सोई। युगपत होते हूँ प्रकाश दीपक तय होई।
Then fifth chand is Chal chand.
मुनि सकल वृत्ति बड़े भागी। भव भोगन ते वैरागी। वैराग्य पावन माई। चिंते अनुप्रेक्षा भाई।
Last one, Hari Gitika.
षटकाय जीवन हनन ते सब विधि दरब हिंसा टरी। रागादि भाव निवारते हिंसान भावित अवतरी। जिनके नलेश मसान जल मृण बिना तियोग है। 8-10 सहस विधिशील धर। चिद ब्रह्म में नित्य रमे रहे।
So the author over here has done a fantastic job because our attention span is very short. So if you are going through all these 15 to 16 stanza in each chapter, then attention span gets monotonous. So to break the monotony, the author has divided into 6 different chapters with 6 different chand and 6 different tunes, so your attention span remains attached to the subject. That's why they have done that part. Now, quickly going through, first chapter has a diagnosis. First chapter symptoms. First chapter is symptoms. 4 गति में कौन कौन से दुख है, on 4 realms of existence, what are the suffering one is getting. So thus the symptoms are shown for the transmigratory soul. The second chapter shows, the one that we are going to talk today, the second chapter shows the diagnosis. What's the root cause of all my symptoms shown in the first Dhaala? So he's showing what's my root problem, what's a diagnosis, what is suffering, what's the nature of suffering within me. Symptoms, diagnosis, now the treatment starts in these 4 things over here. This chapter is very important and it just tells about Samyak Darshan. What is Samyak Darshan? Samyak Darshan is very important. Beautifully it's described. Then on the 4th chapter, Samyak Gyan, Samyak Charitra, both the things are described. Then 5th chapter, then 6th chapter is for the Muniraj. Over here, transmigratory soul in the 1st chapter, 2nd chapter, same transmigratory soul, third chapter, he obtains right faith, treatment starts, and the treatment continues in fourth chapter, and fifth and sixth chapters is for the Muniraj. Muniraj, in the fifth chapter, it says, what is Muniraj doing 24/7? Muniraj is doing 12 contemplation, or he is engrossed in his soul. And sixth chapter continues the nature of Muniraj. So this is the basic structure for Chhadhaala that we know about, out of which you already have Akshita Didi already showed you about चार गति के दुखों का वर्णन हम समझ गए हैं. Last time also we reviewed some that what is this four realms of existence giving suffering. So now, what's the root cause of suffering? That is my problem. Root cause. Why am I suffering all these things? Am I suffering because I don't have money? Am I suffering because I don't have food? Am I suffering because I'm thirsty? No. It says you are suffering, suffering, suffering because of certain thing. What is that certain thing? That's what we are going to talk right now. Dhala 1 describes miseries of four realms of existence. Dhala 2 root cause of suffering. Dhala 3 was Samyak Darshan. Dhala 4 Samyak Gyan Charitra. Dhala 5 12 contemplation, and 6 is nature of monk. So up to here we had talked last time. So now we are going to go Dhala 1 showed excuse me, showed the suffering in four realms of existence. चार गति में कौन से दुख मुझे मिलते हैं? That is been shown in the Dhala 1, and now Dhala 2 shows the root cause for suffering. What is my problem? Where is the problem? That's what we'll be talking, we'll be going through that one today. So in this chapter, second chapter is very important. It just says wrong concept is my problem. Mithyatva is my problem. Okay, you just said wrong concept and we heard about it. What is wrong concept? Okay, we are going to talk about it. Wrong concept means oneness with the alien object, पर पदार्थ के साथ एकत्व. Oneness with the alien means worldly objects. पर पदार्थ. What is पर पदार्थ? What's a alien object? Alien is not the alien thing. Alien means worldly objects, which is not me. So what is that par padarth? Then it says par padarth to be divided into few different sections. Oneness with non-bonded quasi-karma. Lots of new words will be coming. Don't worry, we will define those words. We'll understand those words, and when we understand, that is very important. Our vocabulary has to be wide enough, because Acharya Bhagwan, when he writes a scripture, he may be in a great mood, and he may write something complicated. I have to have some basic knowledge for this kind of words coming up. So, Acharya Bhagwan, like you go to Pravachan Sar, you go through 93 to 126 stanza Gney Tattva Pragnapan, and they are loaded with so many amazing new words that if you don't know those words, I can assure you, you read one paragraph, try to digest, sure you'll have a headache because you don't know the vocabulary. So we have to build up our vocabulary. So here, non-bonded, oneness with non-bonded quasi-karma, abadda no karma. What is abadda no karma? Alright, We'll define that. Remember, this is my cell phone. Okay. This is my wallet. Okay. This is my shirt. These are my glasses. This is my iPad. So all those things, this is my house, this is my city, this is my temple, this is my Bhagwan. Everything in which outside object that I say they are mine. When I put I-ness, mindness with them, मैं सबके साथ एकत्व करता हूं पर पदार्थ के साथ, ये मेरा है, जो मेरे से अलग एरिया में है उसको मैं अपना कहता हूं, उसको यहाँ अबद्ध कहा. Abadda, non-bonded, means it soul is over here, and my shirt is away from me, wallet is away from me, phone is away from me, means they are not in the same space point as my soul. So bonded, non-bonded, we understand non-bonded means quasi karma or yeah, yeah, okay. If you
Uncle,
remain,
sorry to cut you in between. We have covered these parts. We have covered the till the table of element tattva from soul's perspective and from matter perspective.
yeah, I didn't know how far we had gone because you have the recording, no problem. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So we have done this oneness with a non-bonded quasi karma, okay? Then bonded quasi karma. Bonded quasi karma means my physical body, my senses, etc. is called bonded quasi karma. And then comes psychic karma, bhav karma. My rag, dvesh, krodh, man, maya, lobh, etc. They are called bhav karma. So I need to have taken out my oneness with them. This is my nature of wrong concept. So we already have done this, guys. So we already did this. You said we did this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So we have just some of the some of the seven tattva. We have made mistake in understanding them. So we will go through it, and this chapter beautifully explains where we are gone, where we have gone wrong, where we came off the track. That's what we are trying to understand. So having known those things, now bhav karma, dravya karma relationship, this is the one.
This is where we stopped. Nimit Naimitik Sambandh, and we ended at that.
Yes, okay. So bhav karma and dravya karma. Bhav karma means my rag, dvesh, krodh, man, maya, lobh, mithyatva, agyan. That's my bhav karma. And dravya karma means 8 karmas. Jnana varna karma, darshana varna karma, antara karma, mohniya karma, ayu karma, gotra, vedni, nam karma. Those 8 karmas are called dravya karma, material karma. And we just saw those picture, how they are related, and this is top part. Top part, if we just go through it, let me just bring pencil. If we go this top part, this part belongs to me because it belongs to the soul. This bottom part belongs to the material karma. So material karma are bottom part and top part is me. So we both have Nimit Naimitik Sambandh. This is called psychic karma, bhav karma. This is called dravya karma. So they both have relationship called principal cause, auxiliary cause relationship. Nimit Naimitik Sambandh. This is a new word again. Nimit Naimitik Sambandh means what? We will try to understand that part. Nimit Naimitik, remember, if at all nothing happens in this class, at least I want everybody to have absolute information, absolute definition of nimit in their mind, so 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 fixed up, so fixed up that even in middle of night I wake you up and I can just say to you, I say, Saket ji, give me the definition of nimit, and you will just say one just like that. So those kind of thing you have to understand. Nimit paribhasha is very important. Gurudev Sri said, Gurudev Sri said, 5 principles. If you have that 5 principles, if you put through your heart, then any scripture you open, you read, you will know it what it means. For example, 5 things are nimit, upadan, and we'll come to all those words later on. Nimit, upadan, निश्चय, व्यवहार, क्रमबद्ध पर्याय, इंस्ट्रूमेंटल कॉज, ऑक्सिलियरी कॉज, प्रिंसिपल कॉज, उपादान, नैमितिक और उपादान, एब्सोल्यूट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, निश्चय नय, कन्वेंशनल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, व्यवहार नय, modes coming in its predetermined sequential order, krambad paryay. 5 principles, if you understand 5 principles, you just put it through your heart. Any scripture given to you anywhere, you will be able to read that one. You will be able to make the meaning out of it. So what is this nimit means? Nimit means, I'm going to speak definition in Hindi and English. I'll go slowly, you write down. Next week I'll ask any of you. I'll pick up any of you and I'll just say, give me the definition of nimit. So you have to have this one by heart. Okay, Hindi paribhasha to start with. उपादान से, उपादान में कार्य होता है, तब अनुकूल परिस्थिति को निमित्त का आरोप दिया जाता है। उपादान से, उपादान में कार्य होता है, तब अनुकूल परिस्थिति को निमित्त का आरोप दिया जाता है। निमित्त की हाजिरी कार्य में जरूरी है, मगर निमित्त कुछ करता नहीं है। निमित्त की हाजिरी जरूर है, निमित्त कुछ करता नहीं है। ये हिंदी परिभाषा हुई। We'll see English. When an act is occurring in a principal thing, when act is occurring in a principal thing, then associated favorable situation is blamed to be an instrumental cause. Instrumental cause presence is important for an act, but principal cause cannot do anything to the act. Paribhasha, definition. Everybody understood this one right now, or do you want me to repeat? Yes or no? If somebody wants me to repeat,
So
I'll repeat.
could you repeat the second line? Instrumental cause is important, but
Instrumental cause is important in an act, but it cannot do anything to the act occurring. This is just definition. Now we'll give an example of it so it will make sense. A fish is swimming. A fish is swimming in a fish tank. So, fish is swimming because of its own principal cause, its own capacity, its own purusharth, its own personal effort. Water simply provides vehicle, or water acts as an instrumental cause. So, fish to swim in the water, water is accused to be instrumental cause. Water's presence is important for fish to swim, but water has not done anything to the fish. Fish is swimming by itself. Water's presence is important but can't do anything for the fish to swim. For example, if I take that fish out of water, fish will die. So water's presence is important but can't do anything for fish to swim. This is kind of thing you have to remember all the time. The act is occurring because of fish swimming by itself. Water simply is an instrumental cause. So this clarity has to be there within me. Now, we just gave example as a fish. Let's come to the spiritual aspect. निमित हम किसको कहेंगे? देव शास्त्र गुरु। देव शास्त्र गुरु मेरे लिए निमित्त है। मेरी आध्यात्मिक प्रगति के लिए देव शास्त्र गुरु निमित्त है। अभी निमित्त की परिभाषा लगाओ हियर। उपादान से उपादान में कार्य होता है। मेरे में, अपने से, मेरे पुरुषार्थ से मैं आध्यात्मिक प्रगति कर रहा हूं। जब ऐसा होता है तब, जब मेरी तैयारी हो गई है तब देव शास्त्र गुरु निमित्त के रूप में मेरे पास खड़े हैं सामने। देव यानी कि तीर्थंकर देव। हम महाविद्या क्षेत्र में होते तो सिमंत स्वामी, युगमंद स्वामी, ऐसे 20 तीर्थंकर हमारे सामने होते। अभी तो नहीं है। शास्त्र मेरे पास है। शास्त्र को नित्य बोधिनी कहा। Scriptures are there in front of me for me to understand, so they are निमित्त for me. गुरु, गुरुदेव से के प्रवचन हमारे सामने उपलब्ध है। ये गुरु हमारे पास सामने है। तो देव शास्त्र गुरु का निमित्त मैं अपने उपादान से अपना कार्य करता हूं तब। मैं छोटा था, 8-10 साल का बच्चा था, probably 8, 10, 12 year old. My father used to say, पिताजी हमेशा सोनगढ़ बेचते थे वेकेशन में। गुरुदेव के प्रवचन में बैठना होता, वो फिक्स था बच्चों के लिए। कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है, कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है। तो क्या गुरुदेव मेरे लिए निमित्त हुए? क्योंकि मेरी समझ ही नहीं थी, तो गुरुदेव मेरे लिए निमित्त नहीं हुआ। अभी आज मुझे ये समझ में आता है कि भाव कर्म किसको कहते हैं, द्रव्य कर्म किसको कहते हैं, निमित्त नैमित्तिक किसको कहते हैं। किसने मुझे समझाया? तो गुरुदेव के प्रवचनों से मैं समझा। तो गुरुदेव मेरे लिए निमित्त हुए। हमारे घर में बहुत सी पुस्तकें हैं अलमारियों में। कभी हमने वो पुस्तक निकाला ही नहीं, क्योंकि मुझे धर्म सीखने का कोई इंटरेस्ट है ही नहीं। तो वो पुस्तक मुझे कैसे निमित्त होंगे? नहीं हुए। जब मुझे अपना पुरुषार्थ से आध्यात्मिक प्रगति करना है, तब वो सब पुस्तक जिनवाणी मेरे लिए निमित्त कहलाएगी। One more Hindi, and thereafter we'll come to English. ऋषभदेव भगवान, he is a तीर्थंकर भगवान, he is sitting in समोसरण, वह समोसरण में बैठे हैं और देशना देते हैं। भरत महाराजा का उपादान तैयार है, चक्रवर्ती भरत का उपादान तैयार है। भरत ऋषभदेव का पुत्र है, चक्रवर्ती है, उपादान तैयार है। तो ऋषभदेव की वाणी, ऋषभदेव की दिव्य ध्वनि भरत महाराजा के लिए निमित्त हुई। पुरुषार्थ किसने किया? भरत महाराजा ने किया। वाणी किसकी थी निमित्त के रूप में? ऋषभदेव की थी। वो ही सभा में मरीचि, भरत का पुत्र बैठा है, उसको कुछ इंटरेस्ट नहीं था, कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है, जस्ट बैठा है ऐसा। तो तीर्थंकर भगवान की वाणी मरीचि के लिए निमित्त नहीं हुई, वाणी तो वही है। तो इस तरह से निमित्त उपादान की बात आती है। निमित्त उपादान कहो या तो निमित्त नैमित्तिक कहो, नैमित्तिक या तो उपादान, दोनों शब्द एक ही है अर्थ उसका। सो नाउ let's start from the English to explain to all these things to the kids. Instrumental cause can be called instrumental cause only if there is work done in a principal cause. When I am ready, when fish is ready to swim, then and then water can be accused as nimit. If there is no fish, then water is not called nimit to anybody. Water's presence is very important for fish to swim, but water cannot do anything to the fish. If you take fish out of water, fish will die. So water's presence is important as nimit, as instrument cause. Can't do anything about it. Bharat Maharaja, he has his own principal cause, his own purushat, personal effort. Then Rishabdev Bhagwan is a nimit for him. But Bharat's son by himself, the Marichi, one who becomes Mahavir in the future, whose Janma Kalyanak was 2 days back, so that Marichi will become Mahavir Swami. He had no interest, so Rishabdev did not become instrumental cause for him. So those are the things we have to understand. Nimit, instrumental cause, can only be called instrumental cause when there is an act is occurring in a principal cause. This is the nimit definition. We have to have it by heart. If somebody has a question, we'll repeat again, but this is extremely important. So, these two, psychic karma, bhav karma and dravya karma, they have nimit naimitik sambandh. Means, principal act is occurring in a bhav karma. Rag, dvesh, krodh, man, maya, lobh, mithyatva, agyan. Those kind of thing happens in the soul. My altered inclination, mera vibhav bhav, that is called bhav karma. And when I'm doing that, dravya karma simply acts as an instrumental cause. Its presence is important but cannot do anything to this guy. This is like a water, this is like a fish. Water's presence is important, but fish swims by itself. Bhav karma independently does its own work. So now, let's take one practical test. I'm very angry right now. Why I'm angry? Because you made my life miserable. Wait, somebody made my life miserable. I had a choice. Do I have to become angry? Bhav karma had a choice. The fruition of the karma, or somebody created situation for me. And here I'm very angry. Why did I become angry? Because of me. Not because somebody made my life miserable. No, Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji one time said beautiful sentence. It touched my heart. He said, when people throw the stone at me, when people throw stone at me, I make stepping stone out of it. Can you imagine what a powerful sentence he said? Somebody is throwing rocks at me. Somebody is making my life miserable. Then I just say it's my challenge. How can I progress further? So over here, my trigger is over here. Anything can happen here. It doesn't make difference. I have to be very careful here what to do. So we have said enough about Nimit. You know about it. Before we go to the next slide, if there is question, anybody please raise the issue and we can just go through it. Any question about Nimit?
So no question about Nimit, but you mentioned about Naimitik. So is
Yes.
Naimitik the end result, the act or act with the perspective of the Nimit? Because
Okay.
on the other end we have Upadan and Upaday. Upaday is the act with respect to Upadan. So
Barabar.
does Naimitik be the end result with respect to the Nimit?
Okay. When you say Upadan or when you say Naimitik, both means the same thing. Both means principal action. Both means I am doing something. When we say act, we just have to take me as a. We have to take we talk from soul's perspective. Means I am the principal cause. Today I want to be in the class. Principal cause. Today I want to go watch movie. Principal cause. Today I want to eat good food. Principal cause. Then it is called Upadan. It's called Nimit. When I'm sorry, Upadan or Naimitik. Upadan or Naimitik. Two words are same. Now, when action is occurring within me and I want to show that there is a presence of Nimit with my work, when I am doing Shastra Swadhyay, when I'm doing my study, scriptural study, then I just say, I give respect to the Jinwani. I wash my hands first, touch the Jinwani, give the respect to Jinwani, make sure my foot or nothing touches Jinwani. I open Jinwani, I study Jinwani, then I close Jinwani, I put Jinwani properly at the respective place, and then I stand up. We give respect to. Wait a second. I'm doing Shastra Swadhyay, my own Swadhyay. Why should I give so much importance to Jinwani? Because Jinwani acts as Nimit for me, so I give respect. So when I want to show presence of Nimit, then I can say my Naimitik action is Shastra Swadhyay and Nimit is Jinwani. When I want to show, when I give the importance to Nimit, then I'll just say Nimit Naimitik Sambandh. But that Naimitik means Upadan. Upadan means action occurs because of me. Action occurs within me. Anger occurs within me. Shastra Swadhyay idea occurs within me. Auspicious action occurs within me. So then time we can also say Upadan. Upadan means Nija Shakti, my personal power. So Upadan or Naimitik, both are same words. But when we say Naimitik, means I'm also showing respect to the Nimit also. Is that clear?
Yes, sir, it's clear. Another point here. So a nimit is insignificant unless an act is completed.
You raised so beautiful question. That was my next thought in my next question in my thought, and you just picked it up very quickly. Now I'm going to throw a question to you. Now that I talked almost for 40 minutes, 30 minutes, we talked about nimit. So how many nimits are there in this universe? How many nimits are there in the universe? Can somebody unmute and tell me the answer, please, from audience or from the class? How many nimits are there in the universe? Yes, Saket Jain.
जितना कार्य हो रहे हैं उतना निमित्त है, अनंत भी बोल सकते हैं।
अनंत भी हो सकते हैं, बराबर। तो अनंत हो सकते हैं निमित्त, बराबर। Anybody else wants to add or subtract or whatever? Anybody else wants to say something? You guys are, you guys are very
Yes.
very learned people. So go ahead.
With respect to one act at that particular given point, at that particular given time, it will be one nimit for that karya to occur.
Okay. All right.
Or we could also have nimit of presence and absence. Sometimes if a nimit is, if something is absent, is also responsible for a karya to happen.
Okay, yeah, that's a division in nimit. But what you said is, when an act is occurring, nimit is there, so it could be one, and Saket ji said it could be infinite too. Now, remember the definition I spoke. I'm going to quickly repeat, so it should go in your mind, and you'll have the answer right away. उपादान से उपादान में कार्य होता है, तब अनुकूल परिस्थिति को निमित्त का आरोप दिया जाता है, एक्यूजेशन दिया जाता है. We accuse that thing to be a nimit. Remember, in this room now it's about morning right now, but when I started early morning there was another class and it was dark, so lights were nimit for me. But if I move out of the room and lights are still on 24/7, उसको कौन निमित्त कहेगा? कोई रूम में है ही नहीं तो उसको निमित्त कैसे कहेंगे हम? तो उसको आरोप दिया गया था, निमित्त को आरोप दिया. When I'm angry, you are the reason, you are reason, she is reason, he is reason. I'm pointing fingers to everybody. I'm accusing everybody. But I become angry because of myself only. So I forget that part. Gurudev Sri said, विश्व में निमित्त जीरो है, शून्य है. हर एक पदार्थ अपना अपना निजी कार्य करता है. पुद्गल पुद्गल का कार्य करता है, जीव जीव का कार्य करता है, धर्मास्तिक अधर्म के आकाश काल अपना अपना कार्य करता है. That means everybody is doing their own work. When there is a associative things is perceived, then we accuse this light to be a nimit. But light is upadan by itself. When when the room is dark, then the light is called nimit. And it's not called nimit, it's been accused to be nimit. So इस तरह से ये definition, every word is very important to understand and keep it in mind. And that's why I said write down, and after the class is over, sit down 5 minutes, go through it, because if nimit paribhasha becomes very important in my mind, lots of my problem, daily routine problem. I'm the boss and somebody did not work and then I become angry. No, I'm not supposed to be angry. Why did that girl did not do the job? Did I try to understand that her child is sick at home and she has to come to work, her mind is there? Did I try to understand that part? No, I become angry. No, it's my problem. So this kind of things we have to understand. Nimit, 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 nimit paribhasha you have to have by heart. Next week definitely I'm going to ask anybody. So if you don't understand, ask question today, and then that time I'll ask question to you again. Okay? All right. So now, having built up ourselves, let's go to the next slide and see where we are. What happens now? Next now. Where is it now? This guy. Okay, here. Okay. So principal cause, auxiliary cause, Nimit Naimitik Sambandh, once again. When his act occurs, it's called principal cause, Naimitik or Upadan. When an act occurs, there is associative worldly favorable thing present, is called Nimit. Nimit's presence is must for the work to occur, but Nimit can't do anything to the act that is occurring. So that's the same thing we talked before. Now over here, same thing. जब उपादान से उपादान में कार्य होता है, तब अनुकूल परिस्थिति की हाजिरी को निमित्त कहते हैं. कार्य में निमित्त की हाजिरी है, मगर निमित्त कुछ करता नहीं है. जब ज्ञान, और एग्जाम्पल देते हैं, जब ज्ञान मंद होता है तो ज्ञानावरण कर्म का उदय हाजिर होता है. ज्ञान मंद होता है यानी मैं अपने आप से, ज्ञान की मेरे में मंदता है, तो सामने ज्ञानावरण कर्म निमित्त के रूप में खड़ा है. ज्ञानावरण के कर्म की खड़े रहने की जरूरत, मगर उसने मुझे कुछ किया नहीं है. तो हम क्या कहते हैं, अरे ये क्लास बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, वह हमारा ज्ञानावरण क्रम का उदय है, समझ में नहीं आता है. अरे तुझे समझ में नहीं आता है तो तू ज्ञानावरण कर्म को निमित्त को क्यों तो एक्यूज करता है. समझ तेरे में, तेरे उपादान की कचास से तुझे समझ में नहीं आया. दैट इज योर प्रॉब्लम. यू टू एक्सेप्ट दैट. क्या कहते हैं यहाँ, when an act is occurring in a same definition here, when act is occurring in a principal cause, associative favorable situation is called nimit. Its presence is there, but nimit cannot do anything to the act. Now example, when a fish is swimming, there is presence of water. Water cannot do anything to the fish, but if we take the fish out of water, fish will die. So nimit's presence is important. That's why people told Gurudev Sri, they accused Gurudev Sri, ये सोनगढ़ वाले निमित्त को मानते नहीं है, निमित्त को मानते नहीं. गुरुदेव ने कहा, हम मानते हैं निमित्त को, निमित्त की प्रेजेंस है, मगर निमित्त कुछ करता नहीं है. ये जानना जरूरी है. दिस थर्ड बुलेट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. दिस थर्ड पार्ट हियर, प्रेजेंस इज देयर बट कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग टू द एक्ट. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है हमारे लिए समझने के लिए. इतना कहने के बाद में अभी हम ढाला 2 का सिनॉप्सिस करते हैं. क्या आएगा ढाला 2 में समझने के लिए. स्टांजा नंबर 1, पहले स्टांजा नंबर 1 ट्रांसमाइग्रेशन क्या होता है उसकी बात आई. स्टांजा 2 से पहली गाथा में ट्रांसमाइग्रेशन का मूल कारण बताया. स्टांजा 2 to 7 से inborn wrong faith and knowledge, agrahit mithya darshan and gyan, wrong faith regarding 7 tattva, mistake and wrong knowledge. This is the crux of the whole second dhala between stanza 2 to 7. Agrahit mithyatva. New word. It's okay, don't worry, we'll have the meaning coming pretty soon. Agrahit mithyatva, agrahit mithya darshan, and agrahit mithya gyan. What happens with that? So then I have mistake about understanding of seven tattva. सात तत्व की भूल. What is my mistake regarding knowing this seven tattva? That what comes. Then stanza number 8, wrong conduct, mithya charitra की बात आएगी. This is mithya darshan and mithya ज्ञान and then mithya charitra. कौन सा? अग्रहित मिथ्या दर्शन, अग्रहित मिथ्या ज्ञान, अग्रहित मिथ्या चारित्र. Then 9 to 10 stanza, acquired wrong concept, grahit mithyatva. This was agrahit mithyatva, inborn wrong knowledge. Over here, acquired wrong concept. Agrahit mithya darshan means it is there since time infinite. I am existing eternally. So, agrahit mithyatva is there eternally within me. What are all those things? Will be coming. That's why this chapter is extremely important to understand. Agrahit mithyatva means it is present within me for time immortal. Because I exist forever, so agrahit mithyatva exists forever within me. Acquired wrong concept, grahit mithyatva. Grahit mithyatva I acquire in this life. In this life I acquire the mithyatva, that's called grahit mithyatva. The mithyatva which is there since time infinite is called agrahit mithyatva. Remember, we are doing synopsis only. All those things are going to come in detail every stanza. Stanza 11 and 12, nature of wrong faith and nature of false religion. Then stanza 13, acquired wrong knowledge, grahit mithya gyan. Stanza 14, acquired wrong conduct, mithya charitra. And 15, discarding wrong concept and getting right faith. So these are the 15 stanza we are going to learn on this Dhaala too. 15 stanza, and each stanza has a deep meaning is there. We'll be talking each one in great details and everything. So, having said that, let's go next. You can always take screenshots, so that way you can also do your own personal swadhyay later on. And as I say, it will be very important for you. Sit down for 5-10 minutes, digest what you learn. Did I understand Nimit Paribhasha? No? Then where did I make mistake? Let me check slide out. So that will help you out. Please do that part, okay? All right? Okay, let's go next one now. Okay, now suffering in 4 realms of existence. मैं चारों गति में दुख का अनुभव करता हूँ अनादि से. देव, नारकी, तिर्यंश, मनुष्य चारों गति में दुख और दुख ही है. उसका मूल कारण है रॉन्ग कॉन्सेप्ट, मिथ्यात्व, रॉन्ग कॉन्सेप्ट. और that wrong concept is divided into 2. Inborn wrong concept, agrahit mithyatva. Inborn means present with me forever. I'm existing forever. Mithyatva is with me forever. Wrong concept, inborn wrong concept. And that inborn wrong mithyatva is divided into 3 parts. Mithya darshan, wrong faith, mithya gyan, wrong knowledge, mithya charitra, wrong concept, wrong conduct. So, wrong concept is a wrong faith, wrong knowledge, wrong conduct. So wrong concept has three subdivisions. Inborn wrong concept has three subdivisions. Similarly, acquired wrong concept, grahit mithyatva, means I acquired in this life. And there are also same thing. Wrong faith, wrong knowledge, wrong concept. Wrong faith of grahit mithyatva, wrong knowledge of grahit mithyatva, wrong conduct of grahit mithyatva, wrong faith of agrahit mithyatva, wrong knowledge of agrahit mithyatva, wrong conduct of agrahit mithyatva. So our chapter will go in these 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 divisions. It will be going in the 15 stanzas that we are going to learn. Quickly, we have few minutes remaining. Agrahit mithyatva we'll talk about right now, which we are going to repeat next time also, and you'll remind me to start from here. Agrahit mithyatva means it's there for time infinite. Grahit mithyatva means it's acquired in this life, Now, let's say you, me, we, all of us, we started working to remove my mithyatva, and I removed my acquired wrong concept. In the acquired wrong concept, I'll give you overview. Kudev, Kuguru, Kusastra, Shraddha. Faith on wrong Lord, wrong scripture, wrong preachers. Acquired wrong concept. And if I remove that one, if I remove my Kudev, Kuguru, Kusastra, and I obtain Sudev, Suguru, Susastra, the results of acquired wrong concept going away. It will take me to the only heavenly life upon death. But when I remove my wrong concept, inborn wrong concept, agrahit mithyatva, then I get samyak darshan, and I'll get out of all this transmigratory suffering. So, ग्रहित मिथ्यात्व जाएगा तो तुझे देवगति मिलेगी, और ग्रहित मिथ्यात्व जाएगा तो सम्यक दर्शन होने के बाद में तुझे मुक्ति मिलेगी. So this is going to be essence of Dhala number 2 that we'll be talking. Any questions so far? We have a couple of minutes remaining. If there is any question from the audience or for the class, we can just take it. You can unmute yourself and ask questions. Yes, anybody?
Here in the temple, we none of us have any questions. Online किसी को अगर कोई प्रश्न है तो आप प्लीज पूछ सकते हो.
Remember, only questions won't come when we understand 100% or whatever. So, I hope you understand this part, and make sure Nimit Paribhasha, you do it by heart. It's a very, very important. And daily routine life. I'll give quick example. Let's say I'm driving right now. I'm driving perfectly according to the law. I'm on a particular side of the road. I'm driving. I have the seat belts on. I'm driving with the posted speed limit and everything. And whatever. I'm perfect driver right now. Somebody comes and hits me, and my car becomes total. My car is totally gone. Who is Nimit over here? Who is Upadan here? Me and my car. It was supposed to happen. It was Upadan for the car, and me was there. That person passing through the red light and hitting me, he was Nimit. If that happens, do I blame to him or do I blame to my Upadan only? food for thought. Right away, I'll become angry and start abusing that guy, and if I'm strong enough, I may start fighting with him. But it was supposed to happen to me, accident. Other guy was Nimit. If I have that understanding, I'm at peace. I'm not angry. These are the things going to help you in our life. That's why I insist Nimit Paribhasha to have it by heart. Okay? All right. So we'll do the closing over here. Somebody wants to take Jinwani?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody can take Jinwani from the audience or from the Zoom, you know. Go ahead.
निज में बसाई यह अनंत उपकार है उसके लिए जिन वाणी मांगो वंदना शत बार है उसके लिए जिन वाणी मांगो वंदना शत बार है 9 बार नमोकार मंत्र बोलिए तो जय बोला उसने
बराबर जिनवाणी मात की जय, सदगुरु देव की जय, अनंत 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 सिद्ध परमेश्वर भगवंतों की जय हो। ऋषभादि वीरांत चतुर्पति तीर्थंकर भगवंतों की जय हो। सिमंदर आदि विश्वम तीर्थंकर भगवंतों की जय हो। जय जिनेन्द्र,
जय जिनेन्द्र सर
in next 2 weeks, you know, I'm going to be going to New York for some function, and I may be tied up because it's a conference. I have to go there. So Akshita, I'll send it out information to you. If time permits, then we will take the class. But if I'm tied up with something, then we may have to postpone for 2 weeks for sure. I'll see how it goes. You know, most likely I may be able to get the time off from that, and we will take the classes. But if not, then I'll let you know ahead of the time. Okay.
it's all right so we'll keep ourselves occupied somehow on
Okay.
this time all right
Thank you.
thank you sir jai jinendra
Bye.